Start with where you are. If you've got, half a bookshelf, that's okay. You're just adding a little bit here and there until one day you look up like me and you have thousands of books and you're not sure where to put them all.
For the mom that is just feeling unsure of where to start, and what is your encouragement to her? Just where do you start? Got all these books or want to have all these books. So what's a good starting point?
Start with where you are. If you've got, half a bookshelf, that's okay. What I would suggest is, like we said, start with a list, one list, whether you've got toddlers or teenagers, pick a list of things that you want to start collecting. And don't assume that you need to go out and just buy a whole stack of brand new books this week. If you're out and about and you see a yard sale or a thrift store or a library book sale, those are fun. Just go check out the book selection. And if you've got a list on your phone or maybe you've got one in your purse, just scan the bookshelves and see if they've got anything that you're looking for, because you can get those books for a dime or $1. It's so cheap. I've gotten so many things for free at stuff like that. And just take them home and realize that you're going to, like I said, this can become a lifelong hobby, and it should. So don't just try to accomplish a library all this month or whatever. Make book shopping part of your normal routine. It doesn't take long just to scan some shelves. And also make books part of your gift giving at birthdays and Christmas, or a reward for your kids if they accomplish something, especially if you've got a kid who loves to read. And you may have kids that don't love to read, and that's okay. I've got some of those. It's not like we're going to create all these, brainy readers all the time, but we always encourage them to keep reading. And so give them books that appeal to them for gifts or rewards. And also let the grandparents know that you have a book wish list, when these holidays come around. But take them in the bookstore with you, especially if you're, you can trust the bookstore, or at a homeschool convention. It's always fun. Well, let the kids look at the books and let them feel the joy of buying new books, But don't stress out about building a library. Just make it like, a new part of your life where you're just always looking at the books that are for sale and seeing what you can pick up, and grab a new list now and then and get some recommendations. But don't let it be overwhelming or feel like, I've got this whole new thing I've got to do now. You're just adding a little bit here and there until one day you look up like me and you have thousands of books and you're not sure where to put them all.
Homeschool Insights is brought to you by Apologia, BJU Press Homeschool, and CTC Math. Visit the show notes to learn more about these excellent homeschooling resources. And for more encouragement, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast at schoolhouserocked.com.